Hey guys, we are doing some character overviews for the characters of Overwatch. Today we are doing Zarya. I'm Mike,
And I'm Brenna.
and let's get to it. This is our special guest, Red from Orange is the New Black.
Oh, yeah. I
Together
can't,
we are
I was gonna
strong.
do a Russian accent and I can't
Uh,
do it. I'm not even gonna
uh,
try.
I have seen the chicken. Oh, oh,
Um, I
oh.
don't know
So
what that was.
Zarya is a tank character, and she has a lot of really interesting abilities that make for her uh, some really creative mix-ups if you are against a team who is maybe using characters who have turrets or some really strong abilities. You can really effectively turn the tide of a battle with her. So let's just get into it. She's a little complicated, so I'm gonna have to go through a couple of her abilities.
Real quick. Her gun definitely looks like a robotic T-Rex.
Oh my God! Dum 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 dum
I'm fucking
dum.
right though, right?
Absolutely. So, Zarya's first attack ability is
Whoa.
this stream that she shoots out. Uh,
Dang.
it has pretty short distance. You can't really effectively do it from any more than
Wow.
10 feet away or so. And her secondary firing ability are these grenades, which have a bit of an area of impact.
Cool.
Uh, so, so you'd think for a big tank character like her, she would be more effective at killing, but that's where her other abilities come in. So if you see in the bottom right corner, she has an L1 and R1, and they both look pretty similar. And what she does is, Zarya is capable of applying a shield to herself and to other players.
Oh, cool.
So I will take this character right here and apply a shield, and attacks will that character will be completely invulnerable to attacks during that period of time.
Cool.
It's pretty short, and it has a moderate cooldown, but it's good for when an enemy is going to unload their super or something, and you just want to help a person survive for another second longer.
Totally.
Same goes for yourself, where hold L1, you can prevent shots. So, really short period of time, and pretty long.
It's got a longer cooldown than it does an effect on it.
Yeah, absolutely. But here is where the really interesting stuff comes in with that. It is not just the shields that you put onto other characters or onto yourself are not just for preventing damage. It is also for buffing your damage dealing ability. So, if you see at the reticle
Uh-huh.
underneath it, it has a 0. And that's how charged your weapon is. So it has a base firing rate, which you saw before. But now if I apply this
Go.
and
Oh.
that character gets shot, any damage that comes into that goes and buffs my damage for a short period of time. So I'm going to take some damage here in a second. Boo, 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 boo. And you see each one of those shots, now I have 10.
Oh,
Now I'm going to do a quick time lapse.
Your best shot. Get in there.
Okay, so now we've gotten up to 73. It doesn't last for totally long, so I'm going to just show how effective it can be now that we have it going. So now her gun is much more effective at doing damage, uh, including her grenade shot and her pulse rifle. Yeah, and it runs off pretty quickly. And during that time, you know, with those little pea shooters, it took a long time to build up. But if you have someone like a Widowmaker who's taking fully powered shots at you, or if you have a Bastion who is in turret mode and just unloads a few hundred bullets into you in an instant, you can just pop around a corner, open that up, and let them just power you up like crazy, and then fire off a few grenade shots at them, and you'll totally destroy them.
man. Yeah, she is more complicated than I was expecting her to be.
Yeah, she is really complicated, but the opportunities you have to really change up a fight if you have some enemy teammates who are really settled into their defensive turrets and they have a lot of weapons going off on the same area, you
Hmm.
can you can totally fuck up with their intentions. And if you're the one who keeps popping around a corner and
Ready
putting
for
that
battle.
shield on when they shoot at you, then when you have another teammate who comes out, they may take just a second longer to choose whether or not to shoot because they don't want to power you up, giving them just enough time to get by, maybe back into their defenses and take them out.
Yeah.
Lastly is Zarya's super, which is this gravity well, which I'll show
Огонь по
here.
готовности.
Enemies are pulled into it, allowing any of your teammates to come help out, shoot whatever bullets they want into that into the epicenter, and do a crazy amount of damage in a short period of time.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, Zarya, complicated, but definitely a good character for players who are looking to get into maybe some more advanced play styles and to be a more effective team member.
Also, she's Russian, and there's all these like nuclear things that are happening. Cold War related? Hmm.
Cold War related, T-Rex gone. If you want to see more character overviews, come to our YouTube channel. Otherwise, you can just eat it. Have a good night.
Yeah. Goodbye.